Hello everyone, this is John Oakes here with Hanco Motors. We're going to go over the underside here of our newest installment to our inventory here. It's a 1967 Camaro. So again, to start off just like we normally do underneath the rear, and we'll work our way forward. First thing we come in touch with here is the fuel tank. Looks to be in really good shape. There's no dents, dings, anything like that. So it's real nice shape. As far as the hardware goes, hardware looks to be pretty good too. It's not all rusted up or anything. It's got the rubber in there for insulating that cushion and so forth there. We've got tailpipes here too, so the exhaust runs the whole way out the rear of the car. You've got a 10-bolt GM rear end here. You've got an aftermarket aluminum cover, diff cover on there. And it's got the plug there so you can fill it right from the back if you'd like. It appears to be a locker rear end, and it's got the drum brakes out at the ends, and then it has monoleaf rear suspension on the car. If you look up here just a little wee bit further, it looks to have brand new mufflers on it. And again, these are full duals, so dual mufflers back here, and running all the way up to the headers there. All right, now we're up underneath the center of the car. We'll start back here, right here at the mufflers. Looks as though these are pretty new mufflers, no marks at all, real nice and shiny. Dual mufflers, again, it's complete dual exhaust, headers all the way back to the tailpipes. As far as the floors go, floors look to be in really good condition. This side here looks to be probably what I would consider the original floor, and it looks in really good shape, no holes, anything like that. Over on the passenger side, I would say it looks as though that it has had a floor pan replaced, but they used the correct stamped floor pan for that. Put it in, seam sealed it up, did a real nice job with it. As far as the frame goes, your subframe, it's in really good shape. There's no dents, no dings like that, anything on it. Your body mount bushings are they're urethane bushings, look to be fairly new and in really good condition also. And it looks as though the e-brake cables are all hooked up here, going clear back to the back drums there. And then as we work our way forward, you see it's got the long tube headers, and it's got a turbo 350 transmission, and that's hooked up to the 350 small block Chevy here under the hood. And finally, we've made it up to the front of our car here, again the 67 Camaro. Again, we've already said about that turbo 350 tranny with the 350 motor in it as well. You'll notice here, not your traditional stamped A-arms, lower and upper control arms. Instead, it does have all tubular upper and lower control arms. So, real nice addition here. It makes that front end a lot more rigid. It's got new urethane bushings, both up top and down below on both sides. Got a front sway bar there, sway bar end links, and all the bushings there. That looks all good. You've got GM front calipers and rotors here, disc, and again, this is a power brake car, so you got the power front discs, and it's power steering as well. So just again, all your steering components, your tie rods, the boots, and everything, and all that stuff look to be in really good condition. And then the last few things up underneath the front here, you'll notice it's got an aluminum radiator here that I can see. It's got an electric fan. It's got aluminum pulleys there. Again, you've got your front air dam here, as most of your Camaros usually either came with or people have elected to put on just because they like the looks of that. So as far as the underside of the car goes, that's pretty much it. We're now ready to move to the outside and take you around there. Continuing on with the exterior of our 67 Camaro. Again, it's a 67. Now they did it up, we call it Ss350 style. It's not a real Ss350, but they have it done up as close as what you possibly could. Starting here at the front, we've got the steel 2-inch cowl induction hood. And it's a real nice fit. All your gaps and elevations are real nice on that hood. All of the panel, the fitment on everything looks really nice on this car. You've got the factory steel 15-inch rally wheels, complete with the beauty rings and the center caps there. You also have on the front fender, you've got the SS emblems right here, as well as the 350 cross flag emblem down here at the back side of the front fender. You do have the passenger and driver's side mirrors on this car for your for viewing purposes. The door fitment, real good. Also, gaps, elevation, all very nice in this car. Again, 67, so you do have the wing window there. We're going to go ahead and open that door up. Just try to show you a little bit of the inside here. Now, your inside of your door here is all good condition. You got the little GM emblems and the little rubber bump stops there. The seals and weather stripping all look to be in very good condition. Matter of fact, those might be fairly new because they look it for sure. As far as the door jamb back here, all the paint and everything looks good there. Your door sill or threshold plates, those are in good condition. The rubber U-seals back here in good condition as well. On the inside, we'll just point out a few things. Again, factory dash, the dash pad itself, no cracks, tears, anything like that. The factory deluxe interior here, it's all in good condition as well. They did go with an aftermarket steering wheel and a chrome tilt steering column. You've got factory gauges in there as well as an aftermarket column mount tack, as well as odometer, water temperature, oil pressure, and voltmeter gauges in there. And they have an updated stereo in there. They've got a Pioneer AM/FM CD player in there as well. As far as the inside goes, that's really it. Shut that door, it closes nice and easy, just as it should. As we work our way back here, I did fail to mention tire sizes. 195 65 15s up front, 275 60 15s on the rear. And as we work our way to the back here, we'll show you around the rear when we get here, but nice chrome bumpers, nice fitment of the trunk. Now we're here at the rear end of the 67 Camaro here. Again, I just briefly touched on those chrome bumpers, front and rear, but the chrome on those is in pretty good condition. You've got your taillight bezels here. Those are in good condition as well. Lenses, no cracks on those. Those are the correct lenses also. We'll go ahead and open the trunk up. And trunk lock works. It pops right open. Notice the underside of the trunk lid painted same color as the car. The trunk inside is painted with the correct aqua and black trunk spatter paint in there. We'll shut that up here. And if you look at gaps and elevations the whole way around that trunk lid, not too bad there also. Got that rear spoiler. It's in really good condition as well. We mentioned on the underside of the car there too, it does have the tailpipes now. You just have the exits, you don't have the chrome tailpipe extensions on this car, but the Camaros did not have those. They just exited right outside of the quarter panel there. And then the finishing touch back here is, of course, the Ss350 gas cap there to complete that look. And now going from the rear to the front, again, we've already mentioned the gaps and elevation on the trunk lid. The paint, the sides of the car, all nice and straight. The paint's really nice there. Again, we already mentioned the tire size, but on the back here, you've got Cooper Cobra Radial GT tires. Again, tread depth and everything on those are really nice, really good too, just like new. You've got the fender well molding there around the lip. Nice touch on this car. Again, we'll open up the door on this side. Just take a quick peek in here. Again, same thing on this side. All nice new weather stripping. You've got the GM decal in here with the rubber bump stops on both the top and bottom. The little U-seal back here in the door jamb, that's in good condition. Again, seats, interior upholstery, all good. You got that factory automatic center console in there. That's really not too much other than what I've already mentioned as far as the interior goes. Complete set of seat belts in this car, so you got front and rear seat belts, so that's a good touch. We'll close that. Again, it closes nice and easy. Gaps, elevation, all good. I already mentioned it's got both driver and passenger side mirrors. We work our way towards the front here. Again, we've got those 350 cross flags emblems on the back side of the fender, the wheel molding trim, the SS badges up on the front side of the fender. Again, we've got our 195 65 15 tires up here mounted on those 15-inch rally wheels. And as we come forward, again, we're going to have the chrome bumpers up here and all of our grill and everything. And finally, we're up at the front of the car now. We've made our way around. Again, you've got your traditional grill here, the black grill for the SS's. Again, you've got the Ss350 emblem right here in the middle of the grill. You've also got the black front air dam underneath the car to help complete that look. Again, chrome front bumper, real nice condition on this car. This car also has, looks to be an aftermarket HID headlight, and it's got the halo around it on both sides there. So at this time, I'll just pop the hood. We'll keep on route here, and I'll show you inside the hood now. What we have in here is a 383 stroker motor. Again, it is a small block Chevy motor, but they've done the stroker kit, and it's now a 383. Sitting on top of that motor to help it breathe, there's a K&N air filter. That's one of those reusable, washable air filters. It's got a quick fuel, dual feed, 4-barrel carburetor, complete with electric choke. They have fabricated aluminum valve covers with the PCV valve and a breather on the opposite side. A polished aluminum high-rise intake. And then if we can look in here a little deeper, we've got an aluminum water pump. We've got a chrome alternator. We've got aluminum pulleys on there as well. You've got the long tube headers, which I think we probably mentioned on the underside of the car. You've got power brakes, it's power steering. We've got an aluminum radiator here, and we have an electric fan to help cool this big motor here. Also, you'll notice it does have the heater lines hooked up, so that should all be functional as well. And it's got a little accent piece up here to fill in the void here between the radiator and your letter panel back here. Other than that, I mean, the insulation looks to be probably maybe factory there. It's still in good condition, still holding up really well. And again, this was that 2-inch steel cowl induction hood there, so you see the opening back there. So it is a functional cowl. So other than that, that's pretty much it. 1967 Camaro Ss350 style, available here at Hanco Motors.